Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing this Christmas set. So this is really subtle because Christmas is still pretty far away, so I thought I'd just do a little taster of Christmas nails. So I'm starting on this pink in Pixie Dust from Cjp. Again, all the acrylics that I use are from Cjp, so if I forget to mention that, you always know where they're from. So I'm going in with this lovely green colour called St Lucia, and I am going to do a full nail on the middle finger. So I'm just making sure that he's fully covered. So it does look like it's a bit patchy on the camera, but I think that's where the light is in that nail, because it were fine, there were no splotches or out on there. So on this one I am going to go in with Snow White and do a full nail of this colour on here. So I just use my cuticle pusher there just to get some acrylic off that had got onto that cuticle. So when I looked at that, it was still a bit patchy in there, so I'm just going to take a wet bead and just go over that and just make sure that is nice and smooth. So I did scrape a bit too much off on that corner, so I'm just going to add a small bead in there just to make that perfect. And then on this nail I am going to go in with these white iridescent snowflakes from Smiley's glitter store. So these go from white to like this greeny turquoisey colour, so these are gorgeous. So I'm just going to put them down this nail. And I'm just going to cut this one in half so that I can put it on that corner and near that cuticle area. So I'm just adding a bit of wet acrylic there for this to stick to, because it had started to dry when it decides to come off my brush. And then again on that tip area I'm just going to apply that other half to there. Okay, so on this one I'm going back in with St Lucia and doing a full nail. So again, I will just making sure that this nail is fully covered, and then I will just let that set up a bit before I go on to doing the bauble on this one. Okay, so that has gone hard, so I'm just going to go in now with that pixie dust to do this bauble. So I've just picked up a bead, just going to apply that where I want that bauble to be, and my brush were a bit dry, so I just dipped that into the monomer just a little bit and went back in so that I could spread that a bit easier. So I'm just patting that out till I get to the size of the bauble that I want. So I did change my brush to the size 2 from Cjp because the other one were a bit big to be doing this small work. So once I am happy with that, I am going to put one of those snowflakes in the centre of there. So I'm just trying to make sure that it's all nice and in a circle. Do you know, I don't have faff sometimes, I just keep going and going. You were not wrong with that. But that pixie dust is a gorgeous colour. So I'm just having a little look there. And then I'm just going to pick up one of those snowflakes before that dries and pop that in the centre of that. God damn, what are you doing? Be dry before I get snowflake in. Oh, there we go. So I'm just putting that in and just pat that in so that that's stuck down. And then the next thing, I'm just going to put a bit of this really thin silver string as well as the string for the bauble. So I'm just cutting that off and then just I'm going to apply that using glue. So I'm just going to stick that to that glue before I encapsulate. And once that's stuck, I will just trim off any excess and that will be that done. So once I've done that and I'm happy that I don't want to do no else on these set of nails, I'm just going to go in and top coat this one for you. So as usual, put that bead near that cuticle, point your finger down so it starts to run towards your free edge, and then just tuck the cuticle in and then just start patting it and pressing that down that full nail. So I just added another bead on that free edge area because I didn't put enough on. So I'm just gonna blend that in, get that into shape. Once I'm happy with that, I will go in and I will cap the rest of these nails. I will buff them and I will clean these up, and I will be back just to show you this nail being filed. So side walls, underneath, around that cuticle area. So this nail didn't take a lot of filing at all because the shape were really already there, so it was just really just a quick flyover for this. So I did down that centre and then move on to them sides. So just have a look and see how that's looking from down that barrel. Just keep going back in then and titivate that up. So once I'm happy with this, I will go in and file the rest of these nails, and then I will buff them and I will be back. Did I say that not long ago? So I think I did. I think I said that when I did capping. Anyway, they've all been cleaned and that, so I'm just going to go in now and add these stones. These are champagne goldy coloured rhinestones, so I just spread them out and I'm just going to adhere them using this top coat. So I've just done a clay coat of that, and I'm going to start with a big one in the middle and then work my way down in the sizes, coming right round that cuticle. Seems forever since I used some stones on a set of nails. So I'm just trying to find the same sizes for each side. So once I have done that, I will make sure that they are all the same on both sides, that they've not got gaps at all. Just make sure they're right, and then I'm just going to flash cure that with my little torch thing. Once that's not moving, I'll shove that into light for a minute, and then I'll go back in now and I will top coat the full hand. So today I am having to use Blue Sky top coat because I forgot to order some Cjp top coat last time I made an order, so that is what I'm using today. So I'm just doing a nice coat of that over these nails. So I'm just going to do this again, this nail, but just not go over them stones, just put that up, it'll make them a bit more secure. And then on this one I'm just going to add a couple of little stones, one near the cuticle area and then a smaller one on top of that bauble. So once I've done that, I'll bob that into the light, and once that's cured, this is that set finished, guys. So thanks for watching, bye.